Zah, Boxing Nation, and I'm back at it with another banger video. Jared Anderson versus Kollias. He went in there, displayed his jab. He had a great 1-2 the entire night. Great footwork. But my only question is Jared Anderson really 100% in boxing? It seems like a lot of times throughout the rounds, I seen that Jared Anderson was in this fight and he kind of just looked out of it. And he kept saying, I don't want to get hit. He just wasn't feeling it. His eyes were just telling a different story. It really looked like he wasn't really 100% in the fight. And that's very, very dangerous in boxing because the punch that you don't see coming can be the one that ends it all for you. And I would hate to see that for Jared the Big Baby Anderson. He obviously has tremendous potential. We know that Jared Anderson, well, I think that everybody in America backs Jared Anderson as one of the best heavyweights that we have, the youngest heavyweights that we have coming up. So we have to see that he's 100% into boxing. It seems like in this fight with Kollias, he could have got this guy out of there a lot of times, but it seems like Jared Anderson wouldn't step on the gas. It seems like it's something that he may have been dealing with internally and maybe outside of the ring that wasn't allow him to perform to the best of his abilities. Because it's obvious that he has a tremendous corner. This guy was calling out the entire night. I think that Jared Anderson was listening very well, but it's just the way that he was looking in between rounds and what he was saying while he was in his corner. He made it sound like he wasn't really sure of himself. Just be dealing with a lot mentally. He could be dealing with a lot of spiritual or mental challenges outside of the ring, and it sometimes can affect guys' performance in the ring. And I think that's all it was for Jared the Big Baby Anderson this time around. But we do have to realize that he did fight Martin Bakole in his last fight. I thought that it was going to make him gun shy or make him second guess when he comes into a fight if he was really going to be able to let his hands go in this fight. And I believe that he did a tremendous job. He didn't look nervous at all in there. He was in control the entire night. But I would just like to see Jared the Big Baby Anderson, if he is listening to this, I want to see that you fall in love with the sport. If this is truly what you want to do, because you can still get hurt because you're not 100% boxing. See Jared Big Baby Anderson do well in this sport. I think that this fight could have been won a lot easier had Jared the Big Baby Anderson did a couple things better. I think that he did pull back a lot, straight back a lot of this fight, but not as much as the fight with Martin Bakole. So it wasn't as big of a problem. He did use a lot of angles with this Kollias guy who was also very crafty, and he was very composed. So I think that once Jared Anderson started to break him down mentally, physically, stabbing him to the body a lot, that's when this Kollias guy started to realize that, Jared Anderson was just too much for him the entire night. But tremendous fight from both of these guys. I believe that this Kollias guy has massive potential. He was in there with Jared Anderson, and and he stood and he did his best in there. But it was just not his night. It was Jared Anderson's night. Get to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm posting all of the most recent boxing content daily. But until next time, it's Zah, Boxing Nation, and I'm signing out.